tons of pressure.
So while there's a lot to do about PRs coming up, because this is coming up towards the end of the season, there's been a lot of talk about what is going to happen with 6WX on this PR, and perhaps the man to take over the mantle of the number 2 spot, BlazingPasta, on stream right now. He's taking on the number 2 in South Jersey, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Drexel University's very own Earthboundy, trying to unleash the dragon on one of the top peaches in Philadelphia.
Yeah, man. Well, he's going to have a mother of a time to get a lot of these, just getting BlazingPasta to go down for the count. But we'll see exactly how he quickly squeaks it out. BlazingPasta, in the initial portions of Ultimate, was a little bit more inactive in his normal scene in the beginning, but definitely came back with a force. And now here on Smashadelphia, we're going to see exactly who's going to be the one to shine here. He's, nobody wants to live in the shadow of number 1, so BlazingPasta probably definitely not content with being number 2. He's got something to prove here at Smashadelphia.
BlazingPasta has gotten pretty decent results back at prior tournaments. Obviously, is showing at MomoCon, not doing too poorly there. 49th at Smash and Splash very recently, and Earthboundy trying to make a name for himself locally and perhaps get himself out to more of the Collision Series events.
Right.
But not a whole lot of representation for South Jersey in the tri-state circuit until the inclusion of Salty Joystick in the past couple of weeks.
That's true. And you know what else you haven't seen a whole lot of as far as like representation? You haven't seen as many Ness mains. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I personally believe that Ness, with a lot of like the small tweaks that they have given him in Ultimate, looks a lot better. I mean, don't get me wrong, that headbutt, amazing move in Smash 4. But it's the little PK fingers that he's got, the little spirit fingers. He's got a little spirit gun. That's definitely no move that you want to play around with, man. That's not all glitter on there. There's got some pizzazz in the back of that. But
Ness, without a doubt, has some interesting kill options that makes it viable. But at the same time, I do question how well it can do. I feel like it's one note more than anything else, and that's what kind of keeps people like Earthboundy, or really people like the number 8 in Jersey, TD Dark Matter.
Yeah.
Now NGG Dark Matter picked up a new sponsor just this past weekend. Congratulations to Dark Matter.
Yeah, congrats.
But no, people like him, it almost keeps them from going on a little bit further. And I'm sure that there are people like Best Ness in Austin that will be happy to prove me wrong, and I'd be glad when they do.
Woo! That was scary.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! I thought we were about to look at a PK rocket kill that was going to even it up immediately. And one thing is for certain, I gotta say, BlazingPasta doing a very good job of just literally defining the lines of what's going to happen here.
Oh,
goes for the kill.
Beautiful.
Amazing. And that was a nice little YOLO option. Really, really putting the brakes on that recovery down there. Coming down with the turn-up, not allowing them to recover for free. Excellent job by BlazingPasta. But Earthboundy, again, seems to be completely unfazed. Both players look to be just, not reticent at all about any of those choices. So we'll see exactly what's going on. And looks like Earthboundy ready to get it on. Jumping right into it.
I did not see the stage selection. However, we could very well see the snake come out, which we will not actually. It will be the Ness once more with feeling, says Earthboundy.
Yeah,
as we are going to Omega Manchester.
So we're getting a little bit of a another mother stage here, taken back to home turf, and I guess we're definitely going to get the Final Destination version of it. But BlazingPasta looking to make this as Earthboundy's final destination here, going right back into his ledge traps, tries to get on with attack, get up. Gets punished out, gets a grab, puts him right back on stage, but man, Earthboundy, 101 damage to 8. He's going to need to do something different here.
Yeah, not winning as many of those neutral interactions as he would like, being forced to sit and shield, and of course, BlazingPasta, the meat of those combos being gotten in grab.
Yeah, man.
Now trying to approach with forward air, trying to mix up his movement a little bit more, but you can't just spam with PK Thunder. Eventually, that Peach is going to work its way in. Turn up at ledge, not finding the mark.
Well, he's turning up at ledge. Well, that's a turn up for real. But I gotta say, BlazingPasta, he's doing such a good job of also being very cautious and still reflecting or respecting the PK Rocket as a potent option on stage. Punishes the roll get up, with a little dash dance into a grab. But you notice that BlazingPasta definitely has the option to allow Earthboundy that small courtesy of saying, hey, you know what? I'm not going to go ahead and give you the ability to PK rocket me and take my stock and then have to fight that uphill battle. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to get all this damage from grab, and I'm going to let you make the mistakes. And Earthboundy not able to find his way back into this match, just on the strength of basic punishes from grab.
And BlazingPasta there to clean up any mistakes that Earthboundy makes. Looking for it upon landing, perhaps getting a little too aggressive there. It's being made to pay with that the back air.
Yeah, and you really got to think about it too, because in Ultimate, one thing is for certain, everybody has experienced this more times than they'd probably like to admit. But you miss a grab in this game, it's over.
Oh,
so he's going to need to find a way to make BlazingPasta start whiffing those grabs and hard punishing it. He definitely has the tools. I mean, Ness being a little bit more floaty might not be able to, actively take advantage of, as many empty hop options that are going to allow him to whiff grabs. But spot dodge or something's going to have to give to allow him to make BlazingPasta whiff. And it just doesn't look like he has the answer here in this set. I mean, he did a great job getting the top 32. Nice job with that falling up air to get the stock. But I gotta say, I don't really see too much as far in the way of momentum changing. And BlazingPasta putting on an immediate 53 damage.
Yeah, no, that's those early percentage combos that, I mean, if you miss something against Peach, you better count yourself up to at least 50, 60% or so. And now, the float coming in, down tilt, into forward air, which, I mean, has been heavily nerfed, but still doesn't seem to stop people like BlazingPasta or Samsora or even Mutace.
Yeah, at all.
Finding success in this game. Of course, remember Samsora with a pretty decent finish last weekend, smashing Paramount.
Yeah. I mean, and this is the other thing, is that you're seeing a lot of Pasta playing around Earthboundy's shield here. He's really punishing a lot of those grab attempts and a lot of these other aerial reprisals. He's getting a lot more change off of his neutral options than Earthboundy is. Yeah, get it, Stu. Get it, Stu. I wish you guys all of the luck here in this match, but I gotta say, Earthboundy needs to step it up. He's gonna need to use a little bit more than PK Thunder. I really would say that as much as I hate seeing it online, man, he's gonna have to shake it off, baby.
Oh, yeah, the Elite Smash Ness, you gotta love it. Oh, my!
Man.
Too much thick in the Ridic for Earthboundy to handle, and that's a 2-stock victory. So, let's talk about this. 2 games, and BlazingPasta has lost, what, 1 stock?
Yeah, he's only lost 1 stock in that match, man.
1 stock or 2? Actually, 2. I think
yeah,
he might have lost. You think he got that one cleaned up in game number 1? But either way, both victories have been very, very convincing. And now is the shift intact here for Earthboundy? No, he's sticking with the Ness all the way through.
Yeah, and he's stubbornly, and we're also going to go back to the exact same stage, getting continual, a 3-time Final Destination appearance. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure exactly why he's opting not to use PK Fire, the one that's able to be auto-canceled. If I recall correctly, in Ultimate, not only does Ness have the ability to use PK Fire in such a way where it auto-cancels and gives him a little bit more of a landing advantage, but it doesn't seem like he's really using it at all. He's kind of abandoned its usefulness. And personally, I don't see why it would be a poor option, seeing as how BlazingPasta has not abandoned turnips. I do think it would be nice to kind of find a way for him to set up a wall and basically trick BlazingPasta into a projectile war, because he's definitely losing the aerial neutral exchanges. That's for sure.
Yeah, that seems to be a problem. However, BlazingPasta, I don't know how you just absorbed the ball of lightning with your butt, Peach, but you got something to explain to me.
Hey, man, that's why Mario's going to another castle every time, baby. She's just... Look, that's the Peach Bomber. She ain't called Princess Peach for no reason. That's the Peach emoji all day.
Damn. All right. Damn. It gives a new meaning to top tier.
Yeah,
anyway, as we go to second stock, I am never getting hired again. 1 stock lost apiece.
Oh my God, dude. Someone give me some water. Going right back in, and just like that, he's not able to say shake on it.
The chat. This is broken down. This is broken down.
Oh my God, this is just stupid, man. Definitely free.
I am so sorry.
Free. One of my favorite guys to comment, man. Koopa, PK Sparks, you guys literally got me with all-star commentators here. Back in the match.
Oh my God.
Doing a really amazing job. He's working a little bit more of his tools. We're seeing a little bit more PK Fire come out. Side Magnet, for whatever reason, don't think Peach really has anything that she's going to be able to negatively take down with the Side Magnet. Just puts it right in place for that forward air. But a YOLO option is going to give you YOLO results. High risk, high reward.
Did you see Earthboundy's player cam there? Right then, just takes a look over at BlazingPasta, saying, "Hey, you know what? I think I have a plan coming in now." And so you saw how he was a little bit more even in that second stock because of the extended use of the PK fires, as you diagnosed, and then obviously cleaning it up by, well, getting killed himself.
Right.
But this is about where he wants to be. And he is he's one big combo and a back throw away.
Right. But
from having himself an advantageous position.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, he's not doing bad. Now he's actually putting on more damage. I mean, I still disagree with his literal, just like extreme persistence in trying to fight this at a close range battle. He does have the more superior projectile until Pasta literally pulls either a Stitch, a Saturn, or, you know, any one of those more heavy knockback options. But you know what? Now's the time for you to not be too aggressive. All you need to do is get one game on the board. This could potentially be your last stock. You need to find a way to slow it down, and that was not the way. And it's unfortunate, but, you know, back to the drawing board. All you need to do is put on that damage and go right back to Smash 4 roots. I mean, back air may not kill as easily and as quickly as it used to in the previous iteration of the game, but with BlazingPasta at 84% damage, there really wasn't anything stopping him from working a little bit more at a mid-range. But, I mean, maybe Boundy just knew something that I did not, and having that, you know, that player, you know, familiarity of playing BlazingPasta at, you know, local tournaments, maybe that might have shaken him up a little bit more than it should have.
If he did know